Yeah. Alright. Yeah, look at that. Yeah! Okay. 1080p, 60 FPS. Fucking beautiful.
Team that
Alright.
because what if I carried my team's ass with Tracer and then he said, oh, but you have a 30% win rate, so that's why I don't give a shit about win rate. And then everybody just like, that's just my opinion.
Okay. Interesting. Kind of wanted to hear what he was saying. Interesting crosshair too. You got your FPS locked to 60. I mean, I guess it should be fine, but usually you want to go for a little higher FPS because it helps with frame lag and input lag. I'm not sure if your system can't support anything higher than that, or if you just have it locked to your monitor refresh rate.
Oh, dude, they were Widow.
Okay, and follow up and damage. Were you shooting at him? So you can shoot while you thruster now, in case you don't know about that. I saw you were defense matrixing, but you're not really in danger of that. He wasn't looking at you. Not really in danger of being shot at. So how much HP did your soldier have when you engage on this Reaper? Oh, you don't have health bars turned on. You need those on, especially as a diva player. You need your health bars on because you need to know when to block people. So yeah, I would have either fired my missiles. I would have defense matrix to make sure your soldier gets that kill. Like, I would not have tried to like engage that. But for real, you need health bars turned on because you would have known whether to block or whether to help your soldier engage on that if you had known his health. Their Moira somehow killed herself. I'm not sure how that happened. Yeah, this positioning here is pretty fine. I like it because it lets you spam your rockets and shit. Like, this is fine. There's no positioning errors here, as far as I know. So you saw the Reaper go on the right. So you have, what's your comp? Is it Reaper Soldier? I saw the Soldier. There's a Sombra. Are you running Sombra Soldier? I guess it is kind of your job to get on the Widow. Usually the Soldier can zone her out just with a few headshots because it does a shit ton of aim punch to her. Makes it really hard for her to hit shots. Excuse me. Yeah, this is... It's kind of your job to do this, I guess. Okay. So your team is on point here. You go back and see this again. Yeah, so you see like 3 people back off the point here. The only person here to protect is Orisa. Yeah. Well, it's kind of weird to say like somebody should be just left to die. And there was no dedicated shot caller in this game to say that you're all on point. I think like even I could see it from your perspective that you could see people backing off the point already. You can see that your teammates are dying on point here as well. I would have just backed up off the point. It's like it's an awareness thing, if not a shot calling thing. So you're aware now of the Widow because she just took a shot at you, and you should be looking to either block shots for your teammates so they can play behind cover, or you should play behind cover yourself and tell your teammates to play behind cover. I see you got your mic muted. I would try to be calming a few things. I feel like in gold you can start to like calm a few things, and I'm interested to see how you can shot call. Not shot call, but rather like target call or set up plans with your teammates that they can move in certain positions, that sort of stuff. Ooh. Hold on. So you saw the Reaper low HP, but then you like changed target onto something else. Oh no, you changed. You stayed on the Reaper, but you. Oh. Okay, your VOD had a little moment there. Oh. You got him. You gonna get pinned here, unlikely. Oh no, you got charged or hacked. Can you see it from here? I guess not. Since your Somber's back, I would say you probably have the mini hacked or the mega hacked. Yeah, it should be either this mini should be hacked. Why am I green? Fuck, green. Give me a good color. Think visible. Let's go blue. So either this mega's hacked or this mini's hacked. And if they're not, your Sombra is not getting the full value of her pick and is actually throwing. I would go to either of those two packs to get health, not just fly straight up, because the Widow still got silent of you. She just picked off your Lucio and she's probably gonna shoot you next because the whole team is screaming that you're low. Yep, there he goes. Oh.
He ulted me as well, so he did not so ult you.
Oh, okay. I thought he did. I'm just a little self-centered.
Yes, you can shut the fuck up, please. I've had enough of hearing you.
Whoa! Okay. You didn't say that in all chat, right?
Yes, you can shut the fuck up.
I guess you did, but that's not the attitude you want to have. I mean, yeah, people can be annoying, but I think he's relatively actually doing the shot calling and talking about when people are low and shit. Not the attitude you want to go into games with. What was that?
Go back to playing super defensively.
I have no idea what you just said.
It's not a widow. There she is.
Okay, let's get killing the Reaper. Yeah, there you go. So the Widow's not actively like doing anything to anybody. I would say it's pretty good that you're resisting the urge to just fly up there and die and leave your teammates to die. But let's see, what do you have on respawn? The soldier or the Somber's dead. Okay, you can kill this. Alright.
I'm ready to initiate self-destruct sequence.
Wow, really? That's bad.
That could have been really good actually.
Wow, really?
I guess if their Rhine didn't just charge in from there. But so what usually I see a lot of D.Va players do when it comes to like using their ult for kills rather than as a second life is they'll shift around and they'll fly and they'll go all over the place, but then like at the end of their shift they'll just go straight up and then press Q. This kind of catches a lot of people off guard because they'll think you're just flying around to stall. They'll think like, you know, some other fucking shit. I don't know the explanation.
That's bad.
Basically, do that more. Man, it's been a while since I did a VOD review. I'm fucking shit with my explanation today. I'm sorry. Not really your focus. If you count one clipper in the air, I would not get on the Mercy. You gotta go back and help your team. Alright, you're good. I think it's like you eat the Mario orbits pretty good. You got like pixel skippy aim. What's your sensitivity in DPI? Because you judder from one place to the other, like Hold on, I'm using a pen tablet so I can do this. You got really like jittery aim. It's a weird thing for me to tell a tank player that they need to work on their aim, either through sensitivity lowering, DPI lowering. Holy shit, what's going on in your background, dog? You're not eating the orbs, or the Junkrat things. Eat those. That is your job as Diva. To help with the shield sustain. You're not eating the damage. I guess we're not even going that direction, so does it even fucking matter? Maybe that was your thought process. But this is where you start eating this shit. Yeah, there you go. Get behind the shield. Good. This is where everybody backs up. Good. You heard the barrier destroyed. Alright, there you go. Now you're just trying to stall here because everyone else is dead. Okay. Oh, that sound barrier didn't reach you. Is the pack not hacked?
I didn't get hit with that.
I don't think the pack's hacked.
Nope.
Huh.
Bad.
Yeah, you needed to do something. Yeah, the pack's not hacked. What's your summer doing about? That sucks. Skra! You seem like really tilted, dog. I would say like don't queue into more competitive if you're like tilted and thinking your teammates are shit and like judging everything that they do rather than looking at your own gameplay. Like I would have when I go into comp, I usually try to have the attitude that like I want to improve myself. I think about the mistakes that I make that could have like cost us a game. I don't really worry too much about what my teammates do unless it's like plain old throwing plays, like fucking stupid shit. But like, for example, like he said bad when that soldier ulted, but like he needed to do something. Can't just fucking let the team die. You need to do something. You can't just like judge other people. Work on your own play. Like as long, I mean, I'm fine with it. Like you're not saying it in chat, but I would also say like try not to have this attitude. You needed to block for your Zen to cross.
Now we're flanked.
You've like yet to make any huge errors that I need to take a moment and pause and like instruct about, but it's also like very minor errors that will start to build up. Little things like not blocking for your Zen to cross or not blocking more orbs like that does a shit ton of damage on somebody and they die as a result of it. Like that kind of stuff, like that builds up, but they are tiny mistakes. And I'm just gonna point it out without pausing because I usually pause when it comes to big mistakes, but I've yet to see any. You hear the Reaper behind you. Even I heard him, dog. Genji's being a little bit ballsy. 3, 2, 1, and he's dead. Ah, fuck. Thought I got him. Lucio Zen. Interesting. Okay, get the widow. No, you gotta block that. You gotta block that. I mean, he killed nobody, but there we go. And it's fine. Huge. Just
Am I not
leave.
getting help on the point? Is everyone dead?
Everyone's dead.
Where the fuck is everybody?
Dead.
I was the only one alive?
Yep.
I see you much.
So you've got 5 teammates. One's dead. Two's dead.
Defense matrix activated. Nerf this. All systems checked out. Time to raise my
One's actually helping you on point. Three's dead.
Am I not getting help on the point? Is everyone dead? Where the fuck is everybody?
So you had effectively
I was the only one
2 people who could have helped you.
alive?
Like you're tunneling on shit that is like not your job. Diva does not tunnel like that. A diva that tunnels like that fucking feeds, and you're like the master at feeding right now. You have to like look around and see what your teammates are up to, especially as a diva player. Your job as diva is to keep your team alive. There's like no dispute about that. Your job as diva is to keep shit alive. Like you seem to be in this attitude in which you feel like maybe your DPS are not fulfilling their job, and you got to DPS yourself, or you got to tunnel on the Rhine, or you got to tunnel on the Reaper. Like that is the biggest mistake I see from you so far, is that you have a lot of trouble tunneling when you should be watching what your teammates are doing. Diva is like 100% should be watching what your team is doing. Either you're keeping your main tech alive or you're keeping your healers alive. You have to juggle between these 2 objectives. Those are like your only real 2 objectives as Diva. Diva is not like, I mean, yeah, she can do some damage, yeah, but it's not her job to be straight up killing people. Either you follow up with your Winston or you keep your backline alive. There is no third option. A third option is incorrect.
rallying power to forward shield.
We have people that can't go get the fucking Widow.
Get through this.
Why are you going in, Winston? What are you doing?
Rallying power to forward barrier.
You're not doing anything here.
What are you doing? Tracer!
Yeah, we got Reinhardt.
Time to raise my APM. Get through this. Defense matrix activated.
That's not what we should have done, but whatever.
That's not what you should have done, but whatever. Like, you saw the Rhine feeding and you left him? Like, boop him away from your team. Use your shift to boop him away from the team, and then just missile him down. It's an easy kill. Your whole team's there, too.
That's
You're
not
even
what we
chancing
should
for
have
it.
done, but whatever.
You saw the Mercy stuck and you shot her anyway. She's dead. And then you just, like, completely ignored the thing that actually, like, just killed 2 of your people. That was, like, a huge, huge mistake. You can't just leave people like that. Like, you've... Is that what we call a goldfish syndrome? I think we've achieved our first goldfish of the day. And for those who don't know, goldfish syndrome, goldfishes have the memory of memory span about 3 seconds. And they have a very good time forgetting stuff. And what she just showed me. Oh fuck, I drew the goldfish and I erased it. I shouldn't have done that. But what you just showed me is that you got on the Rhine and then you ignored him
That's
And then you
not-
saw Moira, and you shot the Moira, and then you saw Mercy, and then you shot the Mercy. And then you're like, Mercy's dead. I guess I'll shoot fucking nothing. Fuck you all. Oh look, Reaper. Oh look, Widow. Yep, it's pretty goldfish. So you completely forgot anything that was like not actively in front of you, or you like turned yourself away from it. Like huge mistake. You just let your team die, and then you complain that your teammates are dead, as if they're supposed to survive without their diva blocking for them. You're playing diva as if she was Reaper, and now you're feeding.
And now I'm at the point where I'm doing desperate moves and I cannot figure out exactly how else I could fix this.
Protect your team. That is how you fix this. Keep them alive. Like if they go in and feed like without any sort of fucking help from anybody else, like that, I saw that happen. Not much you can do there. But when it comes to you actually have like a decent regroup and you have like people in front of you and you just walk away and you don't protect your team, and so the guy that you walked away from kills 2 people, that is your mistake. That is your hugest mistake. Either you tunnel too hard on shit that's in front of you that is not your job, or you neglect to protect your team on the what's it called, on the tank that is built to protect your team. And then like start whining about why everyone's dead.
Yeah, this is the one that's getting uploaded. This is hands down the one that's getting uploaded.
Yeah, it is. I'm watching it.
Yo, dude, shut the fuck up for once. Like, no one, we're trying to fucking play, not listening to your scrawny ass fucking voice.
There you go. You did the diva bomb, and you got one.
This kid won't shut the fuck up is what's happening. He's been talking the whole time.
It would suck. I don't know if this kid, like, you muted him. I don't know if he's still whining or something, but like from what I could tell, he was at least decently trying to shot call. Yeah, he had a lot of annoying, like unimportant chatter, but he was still decently trying to call targets on people. Like if he was still doing that and now he's getting shit for it, like that sucks for him, dude. I would not mute anybody if I felt like they were at least trying to do their best.
We don't want to hear your fucking shit.
Cool. So, my dude, your biggest problem, Ben, your biggest problem is that you tunnel. You either tunnel on shit that's not your job, or you tunnel on shit that is what is it called? How do I write this out in a short way? Past your job, I guess. So the biggest example of this was obviously you walking past a Ryan and a Reaper that ended up killing 2 people behind you for no good reason. Or you tunneling on point onto a, once again, Ryan and Reaper when your whole team is either dead or on regroup. What I would say you need to do to improve your job as a diva player is quite simple, actually. There's a very easy way to describe this, and we use 3 magical words for this. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna write it out just for you. This is how we fix your diva play. So, as I explained earlier, diva's got 2 jobs. Job 1, job 2. Job 1 is to dive slash protect the main tank. Job 2. Camp and protect backline. Camp and protect the backline. There is no third option. You juggle these two things. You do not play DPS as D.Va. Why is my pen like going in and fucking out? Oh, the activation shit's not that far. There's no fucking third option here. You either stay with your main tank and you make sure he stays alive so that you have a fucking shield that keeps your team alive, or you watch for flankers, you stay with your Zen, you stay with your Mercy, your Lucio, whatever fucking healers you got, and you make sure they don't die to a Genji, to a Tracer, to a Reaper. You use your shift, you use your defense matrix, you use your missiles to deter people. But this, you have to pick one of these two jobs. Otherwise, don't play D.Va. Play something else. Because these are your two jobs. So, I give your VOD a 3 out of 10. Appreciate it. Work on your attitude. Work on your D.Va play. Get your sensitivity fixed so you're not pixel skipping. That is my prescription to you, my friend.